Hey y'all, what's up? It is your girl Jamie with another message from Award House. I am so thankful that Christmas is over with. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. I truly had a blessed holiday with the family and a wonderful time. Now that Christmas is over with and the New Year is fastly approaching, I feel like we need to start thinking about New Year's resolutions, because a lot of times we set resolutions and we don't fall through with them. They might last for a month and then we back to the old selves. But to me, I think the most important New Year's resolution we need to be focusing on for the year 2020 is knowing what type of person we are and what type of people we choose to hang around with, because 2020 is a year of a lot of change, and you have to be set in stone and know exactly who you are, and you have to make sure you surrounding yourself of the same caliber, because so many things are going to happen and you're going to need that strong support and foundation around you. Now, I was listening to a motivational speaker by the name of Les Brown. Again, his name is Les Brown. He is a wonderful motivational speaker. I encourage you guys to listen to him if you ever in the need of some motivation in life. You can always listen to me too, but I follow Les Brown a lot, and I was listening to him, and he talked about this world having two types of people. Now, once I listened to him and I understood what he was saying, I could kind of relate, because everything that I've been going through in my life with so many challenges I faced, and between my health and everything, and just things that I've been going through recently, I've starting to learn who I am and learn what type of people I surround myself with, and knowing what type of people are out here in this world. It seems like when you go through things, you start to see people for who they are, and you start to understand who you are as a person. So with the New Year's coming in, I would like you guys to challenge yourself to deciding who you are. Now, Les Brown talked about there are two types of people in this world today. You have nourishers and you have toxic people. And we already know that toxic people exist. We already know that you have people around you who are very negative and can be very miserable at times. Explain exactly my perspective and my point of what I felt like he was really saying, and also base it off on some of the things that I've been through and I didn't watch go on in my surroundings. Nourishing people are people who are going to uplift you. They're very positive. They have the same admirations and goals in life. You share good things. You support one another. You protect one another. You uplift one another. You compliment people. You help them when they have flaws. You compliment their flaws. Like, nourishers are good in life. They spread good. They spread love. And they have a positive aura and energy about them that just so magnetic that makes you want to be positive too. But on the other hand, you have toxic people. And toxic people are negative people who spread nothing but bad. They evil. They don't have the same goals in life as you. They can speak ill of everything that you're doing. They block your blessings. You have to constantly prove yourself to them. Like, they don't care anything about you. They're going to bring you down. They're going to just be so wrong for you. And unfortunately, there's a lot of toxic people in this world today. And a lot of times, toxicness will stand out more than positivity. Like, you don't understand why. We don't know why. We will never know why. And what it does is that toxicness speaks volume for some reason. Most people will point out the bad, the ugly, instead of the good. So it starts to take over, and they say toxicness will is 10 times spreads 10 times faster than positivity, and it does. A lot of times you hear the true saying, birds of a feather flock together, and that's very true, because you have toxic people in your circle, and the people on the outside are going to think you're the same as that person because you hang with that person. But it's not necessarily true. You can be a nourisher, but because you surround yourself by toxic people, that's what people are going to start thinking of you. And you begin to block your own blessings. Because you can't be a nourisher and surround yourself with toxicity. Because it doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that. So for the year 2020, we have to really understand who we are as people. And we have to understand the people that we choose to hang around with. The big question is, what type of person are you going to be in the year 2020? And what type of person will you hang with in the year 2020? Are you going to be a nourisher who are going to spread love and have good things and set these goals and accomplish these goals? Or are you going to be a toxic person spreading nothing but evil? And it's hard to let go of people because you can love toxic people all you want. But just because you love a person doesn't mean it's right for you to be around them. It just means that you have to learn to step away because you realize they're not good for you. They're not making you better. They're bringing you down. And unfortunately, toxic people come in so many different shades. So it's hard to recognize toxic people because they can be happy for you all for 2 seconds, all in your face and happy and sharing everything that you're going through and want to experience it and want to love it and everything. But then behind closed doors, they speaking ill of what you're going through, and they're spreading so much negativity on everything that you're dreaming about. So only way for you to realize who toxic people are is for you to take a minute and step back and look at yourself and observe things and try to watch what goes on. Because the best method to finding out who a person is just by watching them and listening to the things that come out of their mouth. And a lot of times, just by you saying something and you getting a comment from somebody else, you can determine right then and there if they're a nourisher or a toxic individual just by the way they respond to something you said or something you doing. For example, you can be trying to build a business, but you know, in order for you to build that business, you have to go through so many hoops. You have to do things the legit way. You can have a friend or a family member and they can say, "Man, why you doing that?" Or, "Girl, why you doing that? Just go do it this way. You ain't even got to go through all that. Don't be trying to do it this way. Go ahead and get this fast money and do it this way." But toxic people don't understand that in order for you to have something successful, it takes time. It takes challenges. It takes pride. It takes strive. You can't just cut out and go the easy route all the time. You have to take it step by step and just make sure everything is right because the end goal is always better than the beginning. A lot of times, toxic people truly don't understand that. And they can also be shooting your blessings down and shooting your goals down because they feel like, if I'm not doing it, why should you do it? Or they feel like you're going to leave them behind and you're going to become better than them, and they don't want you to be better than them. They want to be better than you. So they're not going to care about the good things that you're doing in life and how you're trying to make your future brighter because all they know is toxicity. So that's all they're going to care about, and that's what they're going to surround themselves with is everything toxic. You don't want to be around toxic. You want to be around good and things that are nourishing and loving and fulfilling and happy. So you have to get rid of toxic people. Some people are just here for seasons and some are here for a lifetime. The lifetimers are nourishers because they're ride or die. They're going to have your back no matter what goes on. Toxic people, get rid of them. Throw them to the side because that's not what you want in life. That's not what you need in life. That's not who you are. In order for us to really love ourselves and to be true to ourselves, we have to know who we are and we have to know the people that we are surrounded with. You have to love yourself no matter what and put yourself first. Forget about the things that will come and go, because nourishers are going to be around forever and ever. They're not going to care about the upsets in your life or your flaws. They're going to want to better you, and they're going to compliment you for who you are. Toxic people would never do anything of that nature. They will never be good for you. They're going to always speak ill of you. And they will never share the same admirations of you. They will never be on your caliber. Because toxic people are set in their ways. They're not willing to change. So it's very important that we be around people who share everything that we share and we love. I thank you guys for supporting me and listening to me. And I really want you guys to set a New Year's resolution to be a nourisher. Don't be a toxic person. Get rid of everything toxic in your life. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be something that happens overnight. It's something it's a process. Because you're getting rid of something you're so used to having around you. But watch and learn and see what happens. Because if as soon as you get rid of that toxic energy in your life, so many blessings are going to come to you. So many good things are going to start happening to you, and it's going to be loving. It's going to be fulfilling. It's going to give you that sense of happiness, that encouragement that you need to better who you are. I thank you guys again for listening to me, and I love you guys, and I hope everybody has a wonderful and blessful happy new year.